Hello everyone, Shabbat Shalom. I want to share a story with you this week about our Parashat. It's called No More Miracles. God never liked miracles. They were too flashy. Usually they hurt people. And after the miracle was over, people wanted another one right away. Also, the people never really believed that the miracles were coming from God. After every miracle, the people would come to Moshe and say, "Thanks." And Moshe would say, "Don't thank me. Thank God. God is the miracle maker. I'm just the miracle bringer." But it didn't matter what Moshe said. The people thought that he was the one making the miracles. After all, they could see Moshe, and they could not see God. They just thought Moshe was being modest. Moshe tried everything to convince the people that it was God making the miracles. Once, Moshe hid under his bed before a miracle, but the people found him and said, "Moshe, that was great. How you did that miracle from under your bed." Another time when Moshe knew a miracle was coming, he had someone tie him up and put a bag on his head. But after the miracle, people rushed to Moshe and asked him, "How did you do that miracle, all tied up like that?" But still, God gave Moshe the power to do the miracles because God knew that the miracles were the only thing that would convince Pharaoh to let the children of Israel go. The Pharaoh let the children of Israel leave Egypt, but they were stopped by the Red Sea. The people came to Moshe and said, "No problem. All we need is one little miracle, and then we can cross right over the Red Sea." Moshe told them again that it was God and not he who would be making the miracle. Meanwhile, Pharaoh had changed his mind and was storming down on the children of Israel. Moshe asked God for a very big and quick miracle, but God said, "Sorry, Moshe, no more miracles." Moshe was angry. "Why did you take us out of Egypt if you were just going to let Pharaoh kill us at the Red Sea?" So God gave Moshe a very big miracle and split the Red Sea. On the other side of the Red Sea, the children of Israel said, "Thanks, Moshe, that was a great miracle." And Moshe said, "Don't thank me. Thank God. God is the miracle maker. I am just the miracle bringer." Then God said to Moshe, "That's it. No more miracles." A few days later in the desert, the children of Israel had run out of water and food and were yelling at Moshe to get another miracle from God. Moshe appeared before God and said, "I'm really sorry to bother you again, but I don't know what you had in mind here. There are almost 1 million people wandering around with no water and no food." So God sent food from the sky and water from the ground. The people said, "Thanks, Moshe." And Moshe said, "Don't thank me. Thank God." And God said, "That's it, Moshe. No more miracles." The children of Israel needed hundreds of other miracles to get through the desert and to get into the land of Israel. And after every miracle, they would say, "Thanks, Moshe." And Moshe would say, "Don't thank me, thank God." And God would say, "That's it, Moshe. No more miracles." After Moshe died many years and many miracles later, Joshua was chosen to lead the people out of the desert and into the land of Israel. Joshua also asked God to do some miracles to make getting into the land of Israel a little easier. At first, God said no to Joshua, but he begged God, saying, "Let me do a miracle, and then the people will see that it was you all along, and not Moshe who was making the miracles." So God gave in and did a miracle through Joshua for the people. When it was over, the people rushed up to Joshua and said, "Great miracle, Joshua! You're just about as good a miracle maker as Moshe." Shabbat Shalom.